200 million people, and it is located between two oceans, the Indian and Pacific Ocean, and between two continents, Asia and Australia. What makes Indonesia special is because it's located in the Ring of Fire, and that's why Indonesia gets struck by a lot of disasters, and even an official from a disaster management organization has called Indonesia as a hypermarket for disaster. Today we're going to be specifically talking about flood in Jakarta. Why? Because flood is a major problem which always strikes Jakarta every single year without fail. And it's not just some small flood, it's a huge flood that creates huge damage. It ruins infrastructures and it floods the street, blocking the access into the city. And which is a huge problem because Jakarta is where our central business district and government offices are. So if we can't get access to there, then the country will get a lot of loss. Besides that, flood causes a terrible traffic, like a 30 minutes ride can turn into a 3 hours ride. Do you know how that feels? To be stuck in your car in a complete standstill, not knowing when you will be able to move. It's frustrating. So what exactly causes flood?
So basically, there are two causes that have been causing flood to come to Jakarta every year. The first one is natural cause, which is Jakarta's geographical condition. As you can see, 40% of Jakarta is actually below sea level, and it is actually surrounded by higher lands, such as the West Java, which has a lot of hills and also mountains. So you can think of Jakarta's land as a bowl with a small hole at the bottom. So when rain comes in the higher lands, also in Jakarta, a lot of water came into Jakarta, but it can barely get out and also drain to the ground.
The Malaysian government is truly concerned about taking these environmental issues into hand. Therefore, a special ministry is founded to achieve this mission, which is the Ministry of Energy, Green Technology and Water. The man behind this ministry is Dr. Maximus Jonity Ongkili. The ministry has a few objectives in order to achieve its vision and mission, which are to ensure the implementation of development policies to the power industry, water and green technology, to provide a conducive environment for industrial development and technology, as well as to provide continuous research and development to increase the use of technology.
Next, we have the Forest Research Institute Malaysia, which is commonly known as FRIM. It is founded in the 1929 and it's being managed by the Malaysian Forestry Research and Development Board under the Ministry of Primary Industries in the 1985.
Next, we believe that to change is to educate, and that education stems from a very young age. Therefore, the government introduced the Green School Award. The Green School Award recognizes the schools in Malaysia which have the best green initiatives. And the efforts that come towards achieving this award comes from not only the students, but also the teachers, non-governmental organizations, as well as the community. In Sri Aman, we strive hard every year to achieve this award in line with our school ethos as a green school. Our school has always been well known for its culture of excellence, may it be academically, co-curricularly, as well as in the prospect of going green. Along the years, we have came up with many green projects as part of our environmental efforts.
About World Cup to come to the region, with the impressive blueprint of a stadium and transportation system Qatar unveiled to the world. While the world eyes are set on the stunning architecture about to make shape on this small nation, and not much focus has been given on the efforts of Qatar as setting an example in terms of green initiatives. The researchers mainly aims to look closely into the effort of Qatar in raising awareness on climate change and other environmental concerns through football. The purpose is to further educate the youth of Qatar that the country effort in preparing to host the biggest sporting event is not just about bringing World Cup in Qatar for the first time in the Middle East, but has a lot to do with demonstrating a progressiveness of Qatar on green initiatives. Now I'm going to talking about the main point of the topic, and I'm going to give an example and what Qatar will make on FIFA 2022.
Data gathering for this research include assessing the level of awareness of the student on climate change and the green project of Qatar through World Cup 2022. About 100 students aged from 16 to 17 and representing different schools in Qatar.
Asia has a lot of natural disasters. In fact, it is the most disaster-prone region in the world. Scary, isn't it? Natural disasters have a negative effect on economy, take thousands of lives, not only lives of humans, but animals as well, and destroy plantation. As we can see from the picture, droughts have been the deadliest disaster in the last 20 years. I think that should make us humans very concerned. Droughts are natural disasters. However, as we know, humans have a very negative effect on nature. We have caused global warming, we use our water irresponsibly, and our numbers are increasing by the second. Obviously, droughts happened before, but in the last 20 years, we can see that it has killed nearly 10 million people, which is alarming. We should keep in mind that no country is without risk of being hit by a natural disaster. Therefore, we should raise awareness among our people and be prepared. In this picture, we can see which country suffers from which disaster the most. For example, China has had mostly earthquakes in the last 10 years, and say Thailand has had floods. In Turkey, we have had earthquakes as well, and they have been devastating, and the people of Turkey have been very sad and have been mourning for the people, for our dead.
In that sense, I appreciate very much the initiative of Hidaka High School to organize this very important and historical event forum, which we can share our thoughts and experiences. Once again, I thank you very much for your efforts to organize this forum and efforts done by our friends from from your countries, far away from your country. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Tsuno, very much.
Okay, namaskar.
Namaskar.
It's me, Sampada Gautam.
And me, Sumit Vukrel. The name of our school is Florence Higher Secondary School. It is a private medium school which was established in 1995.
Today we are here to present on topic Nepal, the birthplace of Lord Gautam Buddha and land of diversities. Due to the limited time, we have delimited the contents.
This presentation consists of two phases. The first phase sheds light on Lumini, the birthplace of Lord Gautam Buddha, and the possibilities of tourism in Nepal, as well as how we can help to promote Asian tourism. The second phase is a short video clip which shows the diversities of Nepal in terms of language, culture, ethnicity, caste, altitude, and many more.
From Cambodia, with a small country, is located in the China Peninsula in Southeast Asia. It officially is known the Kingdom of Cambodia and once known the Khmer Empire.
It has total land mass of 181,035 kilometers with 25 provinces and cities, bordered by Thailand to the northwest, Laos to the northeast, Vietnam to the east, and the Gulf of Thailand to the southwest.
Cambodia has a population of over 14.8 million, and most of them work in agricultural sector. The official religion is Theravada Buddhism, with a practice by approximately 95% of Cambodian population.
The capital city of Cambodia is Phnom Penh, the political, economic, and cultural center of Cambodia. Cambodia is a tropical country, hot and humid.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a brief summary of our place of origin, we would like to present you to my presentation topic for today is about the relationship between tourism and peace.
And we prepared the picture of bunga pang. Bunga pang is made by a machine which looks like a wafer iron, but it has a red bean paste inside instead of cream. The third picture is hodu gaja. Hodu gaja is a Korean cookie which is originated in the city named Incheon in Korea, and it has a walnut and red bean paste inside. And last picture is sundae. Sundae is a little bit special one. It's made of a special mixture of a lot of ingredients. And we cover it with the animal skin, and we bind the tip off, and we boil it inside.
To the change. Locals and environmental groups alike don't want to see the ecosystem ruined again by mass tourism.
We want to see more tourists in Mexico, and we want to see the right infrastructure built for that. But we also want to make sure environmental conditions are respected. It's not easy.
Hansa Urbana, the Spanish company hoping to develop Cabo Pulmo, did not respond to requests to comment for this report. Just like local officials, environmentalists, and residents, it's caught up in a waiting game. Each is hoping the ministry's decision will put Cabo Pulmo's future in its hands.
And at the same time, we can enrich our lives and escape road time and relax ourselves from the furious competition by sightseeing and get the chances to taste the different foods and so on. From the Great Wall of China to the Jan Mahal, it is easy to see that this side of the world is something that everyone should experience in some way. Taiwan is located in Eastern Asia. The factory there produces the fragrant burnt poppy rice tea to be renowned at home and abroad. And the fine scenery, the pleasant weather, the world tourist escapes coming in a steady stream. And you can see the pictures of the Great Wall. And the Great Wall is very high to define the enemy. So the Chinese soldier, they use the fires and arrows to kill the enemy. So now let's talk about the food, right? You can see the picture. This is sushi. It's a Japanese food. Yeah, I think it's a Japanese favorite, and it's my favorite eater.
Let us start our presentation. The title of our presentation is Omotenashi Tour. Omotenashi, the heart of Japanese hospitality, has been a part of Japanese culture for a long time. However, it is difficult to answer when asked what is Omotenashi. So we thought it would be easiest to understand the essence of Omotenashi through embodying it.
History, culture, and national characteristics of their country creates omotenashi. Sightseeing brings strong connection, respect, and understanding between countries in Asia and the world. Sightseeing is not only for economic development, but also to share each other's culture. Sightseeing can have a strong influence on international relations. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Hello
everyone, we are from Taiwan, and before we get started, I want to introduce you something special about Taiwan. Let's take a look at this photo. There are many people gathering around in this place, and actually it's Taiwan's night market, in which snakes, delicacies, and specialties are abandoned. Take chou tofu, for example. It's a kind of tofu, marinated, deep-fried, and seasoned with special sauces and pickled cabbage before they are served. Some dread its smell, but in fact, the strong odor is mainly in the cooking. Once the tofu gets out of the oil, you smell a light perfume instead. It's no wonder some people describe it like this. Chou tofu is to Taiwan, what durian is to Southeast Asia. And this is pearl milk tea. We call it 珍珠奶茶 in Taiwan, which is a beverage we receive both at home and abroad. It's a kind of tea pastry mixed with milk, tapioca, syrup, or honey. Such a combination will surely not only feast the eyes, but also satisfy the taste bud. Well, I guess I need to resist the temptation of showing too many food-related photos just in case that everyone else get hungry. So let's get on the topic, tourism. Why is it so important to develop tourism both in Asia or other places around the world? Well, in 2013 alone, the contribution of travel and tourism to the world economy increased by 3%. By 3%, it means $2 trillion to the GDP and more than 100 million jobs. Economically, it also refers to the circulation through deals and purchases.
Now, peace restoration and reconstruction have been completed almost. However, you mentioned that peace enables your country to accept people from the world now. You can accommodate. Peace enables the tourism. On the other hand, exchanges by tourism may prevent different countries fight each other. So, peace enables the tourism, but tourism makes happy peace.